Welcome to Friday Friends, RI Elder Info's weekly look at the organizations and individuals providing resources for Rhode Island seniors, caregivers, and professionals.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It is 9 o'clock on Friday, and you are watching me, Deb Burton, the host and executive director of RI Elder Info, host of Friday Friends, where every week I bring you information that you or someone you know needs to know about. Now, we are going to have a great fun little talk today, and I want you to hit the like button and the share button and all of those great bells and whistles that say, hey, check this out, because we're going to have a fun chat, just you and I today. And now, as you all know, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we could not do this without the support of our sponsors and our donors. So a huge thank you to Point 32 Health Foundation and United Healthcare, as well as Oak Street Health. You know, they provide transportation to the doctors, by the way. Pretty cool thing, as well as 321 Media, and of course, McCarthy Law. So I'm going to come right back after the message from our sponsor and talk to you about our dogs and pets.
Here at McCarthy Law, we practice in the areas of estate planning, long-term care planning, elder care law, and residential real estate. Our focus is really on providing peace of mind to our clients.
If you're interested in scheduling a consultation with our office, you can feel free to reach out to us at 401-541-5540. You can also reach out via website at www.mccarthylawri.com. You also should check out our social media, both on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, for some helpful tips and tricks.
So, as you all know, RI Elder Info has been doing Friday Friends for over 200 episodes, right? And so every week I bring on guests, or most every week I bring on guests. And a lot of times the guests are like super nervous, like, oh my God, like, what if there's something going on behind me? What if my dogs bark? That's fine. On Friday Friends, we have pets who come through. We've had cats sit in the camera. We have had dogs barking in the background. We've had kids. We've had spouses and significant other. We've had a lot of things happen throughout our over 200 episodes of Friday Friends. And one of my funniest fun incidences that happened on Friday Friends happened to be when I was interviewing me, Ray, and Melissa from Ocean State Center for Independent Living about some resources that OSHA offers. This was a couple of years ago. And Melissa's dog, Arnie, decided he wanted to be in the show. So Arnie climbed up behind Melissa and sat and joined the show. And it was a lot of fun because there's Arnie right there sitting on Melissa's shoulder. And it was such a great opportunity to just acknowledge the real life aspects of what was happening at the time. We filmed it during COVID, and, you know, things were different then, and they've been so changed since. But I thought, what if I explained to folks that our pets, our dogs, our cats, our birds are actually creatures that are good for our health? They get us up in the morning. Let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the alarm clock of a little paw patting on you to say, excuse me, I need some breakfast. I need to go outside. Yeah, they make sure that we get up every day. And so pets are really good for our health. And we may not necessarily realize that all of the time. But here's the funny thing. We are often more concerned with our pets and making sure that they're cared for than taking care of our own health. And that realization, that challenge sometimes to get the care that we need, was one of the things that actually drove the creation of RI Elder Info. So one of the known barriers I'm not going to go in and get surgery done or my pacemaker put in or something else non-emergent if I don't have somebody to watch my dogs. And I think there's some pictures maybe of some of my dogs that I've had through the years. And so if there's nobody who can watch my babies, then I'm not going to go get the health care I need. And I happen to participate in a lot of different meetings around the state. And one of the things I learned is that there was a list of resources available so that older adults who were having a mental health or substance use disorder crisis or a health crisis, if they needed somebody to watch their fur children while they got the care that they need, there was this really cool list. But in a lot of places that I was at the time, people weren't aware of these resources. And so I took that information, public information, and I took it to the web design team and said, you know what, we need to get rielderinfo.com up and running and get it launched into the world because people need to know about the information and resources that are out there, of course, in relation to your healthcare, your transportation, your legal and financial considerations, the fun things to do. RA Elder Info can address all of those things. But sometimes our pets are our family, and we need to make sure that they're taken care of. And there are folks who skip getting their own medication to make sure that they can get their animals' medication. They skip having their own meals so that their pets can eat. And I want to say there is a list of resources that if you need help in caring for your pets, that you can access these resources. And you can find them right on the RA Elder Info website. Now, the URL will be shown, but here's the fun thing. If you think about how pets keep you active, they are listed, these resources are listed on our website under the activities category. And then you can find the resources for the pets. So when we think about all the different ways that we engage with our animals, they snuggle us. They make sure that we get up. They make sure that in some cases we get out and walk around. These are things that help keep us healthy. They can also become our, I don't want to say surrogate caregiver, but our surrogate family, where they're with us all the time. They know when we're happy and they know when we maybe need a little bit of cheering up. So our companions are super important. I have been blessed to have many different animals throughout my lifetime. And those images were just a short little snippet of some of my babies. There's been some cats in there and some birds, goldfish, iguanas, turtles. Yeah, we've had lots of animals come through. And each one is special. Each one is important. But we want to make sure that if somebody out there is struggling to feed them or get the medical care that they need, reach out to the food pantries that are listed on our website. Reach out if you get Meals on Wheels. Let them know they may be able to deliver pet food for you as well. There are resources out there so that you can make sure you're taking care of yourself while you take care of your dogs, your cats, your birds, your other family members. So super short, super brief. I just wanted to share really quick about the different resources that are available out there and how pets were actually one of the driving forces to make rielderinfo.com come to life. So I'm glad you were all able to join me here today. Please hit the like button, the share button, all of those bells and whistles. If you're out and about in the Burrillville area today at lunchtime, myself and Annie Murphy from the Alzheimer's Association will be giving a presentation at the Jesse Smith Library on recognizing Alzheimer's and dementia and the resources in the community to help individuals who are diagnosed with dementia and their caregivers. And then tomorrow, you can find me, come out and say hi over at the Parkinson's Walk at City Park in Warwick. So lots of things happening. On Sunday is also the Alzheimer's Association's walk at Roger Williams Park. plenty of places for us to connect. Come out and say hi, and make sure that you take care of yourself and your fur babies. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. In the meantime, be well and be kind.
If you like this video, please follow us on social media and subscribe on YouTube. For more information, visit rielderinfo.com or call 401-585-0509. If you have any questions, email deb@rielderinfo.com.